Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
First and 10.
They'll leave it with him. Makes a pass to Marker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First and 10 for the offense. They'll give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. On the ground, it's 4. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the running back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The give to the back. Slithers into space.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Give to the running back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. They'll try the run. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. The offense changing the play. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. Touchdown!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Oh, and he missed it. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out just...
Oh, he's got some space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Johnson looking to throw. fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Tate. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Meadows. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Leaves it with the back. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. To the ground, he's got it again. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking?
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Under fire. Sends it downfield. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
First and 10.
Gonna run it. It's Ford. Got the first down and more. Turning it on. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Trying play action. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Black. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him...
And he hammers his way in for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Johnson. Sets up the screen. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. On the run, it's Ford. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
Set to kick this one off.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Johnson looking to throw. Finds his tight end.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Second down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Meadows. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Makes the grab. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
That's caught. It's Thomas. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. He's got it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking for space. It's Ford.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. Picks up the first down. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Gain of 20.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to.
There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
That's why, as a defense, you have to gang tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one, dude.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you can tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Johnson wants to throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Takes the handoff. It's Meadows. Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
Pass interference. Offense.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Here's the pressure. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. The give to the back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Give to the running back.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Shakes off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for space. It's Ford. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Corralled and brought down by the defense. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Johnson looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield. 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Meadows. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That's caught. It's Walters. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Got enough for the 1st. Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll try the run. Runs through the tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Leaves it with the back. Into the end zone for a touchdown to ratchet up the pressure late in this game.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have, and man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence, and David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.